Today's session, we are going to start with artificial intelligence. What is the uh, artificial intelligence, right? These are the agenda. I'll try to cover these many topics at least today, but see how it goes. So the first thing we are going to cover what is artificial intelligence, then application of it, domains, various domains in which it can be used. Then we will look into AI versus machine learning versus deep learning, and then after we will look into importance of artificial intelligence, right? So these are the agenda, but before starting what is artificial intelligence, some questions which I'm sure which you must be knowing. First is, what is intelligence? Let's make it interactive now. What is intelligence? What is thinking? What is machine? And can machine thinks? These are the first four questions. So let's start with the first question. What do you mean by intelligence? Let's quickly expecting participation. You all are at least going to put what when you are going to say that a machine is intelligent or intelligence is present. So for you, what is intelligence?
If it is able to make decisions on its own.
Okay, all right. Ability to make decision. I have received a very nice answer. Anyone else?
Capacity of learning and reasoning.
Okay.
Doing things on our own.
Mm-hmm. Just 1 minute, two, three answers. Let me write which. So ability to make decision. This was the first answer. Second, somebody has told something else. Could you please repeat?
Capacity of learning and reasoning.
Capacity of learning and reasoning.
Predicting on basis of given data or past performance.
Yeah, third answer, what was that?
Problem solving.
Problem solving. Okay, problem solving capabilities. In between, somebody has said, can you please repeat?
So it can do things on its own.
Pardon, I could not hear.
It can do things on its own.
Doing things its own. All right. Okay.
Ma'am, can we say we learn from past mistakes?
Okay. So learning from past, right? So capacity of learning, something, pretty much similar here, right? Isn't it?
When
Capacity of learning and
predicting
learning.
on the basis of given data or past data.
Okay, so if I'm predicting something or if I'm classifying something, some sort of decision we are making, isn't it? Can we say that way?
Yes, ma'am. Fair enough.
Yeah. So here, these are the various things, right? So ability to make decision or problem solving capabilities is there, ability to learn or acquire knowledge, right? Or how it responds to new situations. Somebody said that how output is given for the new data. So all these things will come as intelligence, right? Now the second question which was there, that what is thinking? How you are how you are going to define the thinking quickly?
If it is able to calculate the possibilities or the ways to achieve any goal.
Mm-hmm. So can we say that thinking as a process which make machines or humans or anyone intelligent? Through thinking we become intelligent. We are before taking decision, we first think, right? Isn't it? So
Yes.
think, yeah. So what is machine for you? How you are going to define the machine? So here, one question I have written, what is thinking? Similarly, one can ask what is learning, right? So the intelligence part, you can say that the process of becoming intelligence is learning is like, if you are learning, and then you can utilize it for making decision, right? For you, what would be machine? What is machine?
Machine is anything which reduces human effort.
Which reduces human effort. That's a nice answer, right? So whether it is a coffee machine or a washing machine or your computer, right? Okay, any other answer? Machines tries to reduce
We
the
can say
human.
it as a processing.
We can say it as a processing unit. All right, so some sort of,
Which has certain set of
yeah,
inputs and
so
outputs.
some sort of computation would be there, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, so if it is a machine, so it is okay. So now the question, can machine think? This is a good topic, and you will find debates also over this on YouTube, right? Can machine think?
Actually, machine can compute.
Machine can compute, right? And we can program it, isn't it, Bhavin? So we can say that we can
Yes,
program
ma'am.
it. Yeah. So can machine think? There could be two types of argument. No, machine can't think by themselves, but as we program them, so we can enable them for thinking, right? So for machine, thinking is something, how program reacts on the given inputs, right? So these are the questions which I have taken from NPTEL course. There is one course of machine artificial intelligence course is there. Deepak sir from IIT is there. So that's very nice video. If anyone is interested, they can go in detail. And he has discussed like 35-40 minutes on these questions to make you understand. But these are the basics, so that now we can quickly describe artificial intelligence, right? So what is artificial intelligence? So you may think that this is new concept, or but actually if you see that this was introduced way back in 1950s, right? So more precisely in 1956. And John McCarthy was the one who introduced artificial intelligence. He introduced that computers or systems can have artificial intelligence, and they can the AI based system can be used to reduce the human effort, right? So at that time, it was told that AI is the new electricity. Why it was compared with the electricity? Because electricity had already transformed the almost all industries, right? Whether it is transport, manufacturing, healthcare, communication, and many more. Similarly, AI has the same type of potential to bring equally big transformation, and that's why this AI is compared with again some sort of revolution. But it took time from 1956 till the last 2 decades. It took time to grow it, right? So if we want to say that what is the job of artificial intelligence, so you can see here it provides the capability of machine to imitate intelligent human behavior. So basically AI enables the machine to think. It provide the ways to build intelligent program, and basically using those intelligent programs, machine can creatively solve the problem, right? So making intelligent machine that can take decision by their own, this is the goal of artificial intelligence, right? So if we are saying that the way we think, for example, chess game, right? So how computer plays chess game, right? So that is and anyways chess is considered to be an intelligent game. So in 1917s and 80s, AI was you can say that AI was uh, around game algorithms, right? So many of the AI development took place around gaming. So okay, fine, what we have learned from here, that as it was first coined in 1956, right? And this is pretty old concept, but gained popularities in recent time. You can say that 20-25 years back it started gaining the popularity. Now the question arises, why, last decade or last 2 decades AI becomes so much popular? Why it is so? Because of the huge or tremendous growth in data. Right now you are having trillions of data, and from where this data are coming, for that you need to go to the detail of big data, IoT. If you are using internet of things, you know that you are using multiple sensors for everything, right? And these sensors keep sensing the environment all the time. So a sensor which is sensing environment all the time, per second or per millisecond they are acquiring data. So the data collection is huge, and because of this tremendous increase in data, uh, this AI has gained the popularity. So is it just the data? No. Along with the huge data, we are also having high end computing power. Now we are talking about GPUs, now we are talking about storage. Earlier, you must, I'm not sure how many of you are aware, but in 2006, 2008, if we see, the size of pen drive was 2 GB, and 2 GB pen drive was very it was starting from 512 bytes also. So at that time, storage of data was the problem, not only in pen drive but in your system also. But nowadays you are getting it, and you are getting even hard disk of TB, right? So there is a huge advancement in terms of storage, and that you must have learned in your CO, right? Computer organization. You must have seen what are the various memories and how growth has taken place. Obviously that is not as comparable to the CPU computing, okay? But that is enough. So these are the three reasons uh, which change, or which become, which has given power to AI. First thing is uh, enormous data is available, right? If huge data is available, then there is a chance to analyze it, and on basis of that data you can develop a model which will work properly. The second thing is computing power has increased, and third one is storage capacity has also increased to store these data which are generated, okay? So what you need to remember, that artificial intelligence, we can consider this as a technique which enables machine to mimic human behavior. So this definition you will get at many in many books in a different terminology, right? So what is important to understand, that with the help of this artificial intelligence, we can enable the machine to learn from their experiences. So somebody has given the answer that that for a new data set it should produce the output, and that is the meaning of learning from experiences. So if you see one another question we have asked, that what are the machine? So machine are we can say that machine is something which gives you output for the new inputs which you are giving, which you are assigning, right? So machine is something which is trained by artificial intelligence to accomplish a specific task. That could be any task, right? And for that you are providing that large amount of data, and that machine try to identify or recognize the pattern, right? Okay, and let's see the next slide. What is the application of artificial intelligence? There are many, but few of them I have listed here. Speech recognition could be then, machine translation, facial recognition applications, and the one which is very much familiar is your mobile phone, right? Unlocking, locking, using face recognition. Then after, virtual personal assistants, whether you are talking about Siri, whether you are talking about Alexa, right? for that purpose Google is also there. So like this, there are many virtual personal assistants, and this is really nice applications of artificial intelligence, because they learn, they keep learning, they keep growing. Like you keep asking the question and they update their databases, right? Self-driving car is the one which is related with deep learning. We will try to understand uh, what is the difference between AI, ML, and deep learning. Chatbots, which is the one of the favorite topic, right? Chatbots are there. So earlier days, if you see 10 years back, so that chat box was in text form only. And like that answers used to come in text form only. But now if you see, chatbots are basically uh, giving support in audio form also. So you can put your queries in audio form, even in your regional language, that will get translated into English, and accordingly you will receive the answers. And these chatbot applications are quite useful now. Even banking sector or finance sector, so they are saying that this is the WhatsApp number, you can communicate, and chatbots are already there, right? For recommender system, uh, and as I told, that the recommendation is the human behavior, right? We used to recommend so many things on our daily basis, and that is the human nature. So recommendation system is one of the important application of AI, and that recommendation system is not just uh, suggesting a movie or a hotel, but it find applications in many areas. Is there any query till here? Any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we have just seen what is artificial intelligence. So see here, what I said you, that artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning are subset of each other. How come? Because this is the bigger umbrella. Artificial intelligence you can consider as bigger umbrella, in which there is a subset which is machine learning, and subset of machine learning is deep learning. So let's understand artificial intelligence. We have just understood, right? Now we are going to machine learning. What is machine learning? So artificial intelligence came in picture in 1950s, right? But this machine learning came in existence in you can say that late 80s or early 90s, right? And this machine learning shifted the focus of symbolic approaches, because at this time in 80s, we were talking about rule based intelligence, right? Or symbolic approaches were used to make the machine intelligent. But in 1980s, the whole focus got shifted, right? That was inherited from AI, and moved towards the method and models. You are now here, in ML, you try to make a model which is mostly dependent on statistics and probability theory. So here in machine learning, your main aim is to build a model who will behave accurately for the new data set. So machine learning, as I told, it is a subset of AI that provides the system to automatically learn, right? And improve from its past experience, right? Uh, that is something is machine learning, right? So we come out of symbolic approaches, we come out of you can say that rule based algorithm, right? So it is having capabilities to improve with experience, and that is the difference between ML and AI. So ML is subset of AI. So what we can say, that all machine learning algorithms are artificial intelligence algorithm. Why so? Because it is a subset, right? You all must be aware what is the subset, so no need to focus on that. These ML mainly deals with data driven decisions. So we have talked a lot about data science, right? So basically data driven decisions are made through ML algorithm. It could be any type of task. For example, you can take a Netflix example that you can quickly relate, right? So Netflix recommendation system, you have watched something, on basis of that, at the down few recommendation come up, right? So this is one example. Similarly, Snapchat filter, that doesn't use only ML, but it also uses augmented reality, right? So for the Fraver cron selfies or another type of filter applications, these are uses, right? So ML are something you need to understand that whenever we have to make data driven decision, then it is used. Okay, so let's see what are the deep learning. So here you can see that deep learning is the further subset of machine learning, right? So deep learning came in existence 2004, 4 or 6, right? So from there this word was so deep learning is spatially suited, well suited, or you can use it whenever you have to do some sort of identification application, right? For example, face recognition, right? So here it's not just identifying whether it is a person or cat. Instead of that, we have to identify more precisely it's you only. So opening your application using face, right? So that could be the application. Some sort of text translation from one language to another language, voice recognition based system, right? So these are the applications, known applications of deep learning. And if you go advanced applications of deep learning, then self-driving car, right? So self-driving cars, many sensors are attached there, then computer vision along with along with machine learning, along with deep learning. So many things are there in self-driving car. So the self-driving car, many sensors are there, right? Many cameras are there, front camera, rear cameras, side cameras, right? So if what if some obstacle come in between, right? How it is going to react? Then after, what if some signals are coming? What will happen when a sign is already present on the road? So all these things are taken care by proper self-driving vehicle. So vehicle is going to slow down as it is coming to near to signal, right? So all these applications are deep learning. So why one can ask that what is something which is making deep learning as a state of art? And the answer is accuracy. So here if you see, the difference between machine learning and deep learning is going to be accuracy. So here I am going to draw one simple, see here. So here data, this side it is data, and this side is performance. Now we are trying to differentiate deep learning and machine learning, right? So what is happening in machine learning, that when you are increasing the amount of data, right, from here, it increases the performance also. Means what? Accuracy will increase, but after some time it is going to be flat. Means what? Even if you are increasing the amount of data, then performance doesn't increase. After some time it will be here. But in deep learning it is going to be like this. So this is DL, this is ML. So in deep learning, the performance increases. That is obviously after 99.99 or something, it will also. But as compared to ML, deep learning is having more accuracy, right? Why so? Because in deep learning, we are using advanced tools and techniques, right? And that is what dramatically improves the performance of the algorithm, right? So the example, as I told you, that Amazon Echo or any type of virtual assistant which you are using, right? For that matter, when you are using Apple devices, so Siri could be there, right? So these are the something which are good example of accuracy. Then after easy of access of deep learning things. So precision is, or accuracy is the one difference in machine learning and this, right? So how it works on basis of neural network. So if you see deep learning, so deep learning, what we can say, that it is a class of machine learning, right? Which basically works on neural network. So when I'm saying neural network, we are comparing human neurons. So what is artificial neural network? Artificial neural networks is like, we understand how human neurons works, right? How human brain works, and we try to mimic the same thing in our machine. Okay, so it's already 9 plus, so I stop it here. We will continue from this. Hope this is clear. Quickly, I can take one or two questions still here, and from here I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow we can take one extra lecture if needed. Tomorrow, are you free? 9 o'clock? As we have not taken yesterday's lecture, so we can take tomorrow's lecture.
Yes, ma'am. It's tute only, ma'am, of machine learning.
Okay, there is tute also tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, okay, I will text you on the group if there is any extra lecture. Okay, and in tute we can start this part also. If you know already about the types of what we said, data classification. So let's see tomorrow how much you know, and be ready with the topic. I'm letting you know right away only that we are going to discuss the types of data: nominal, ordinal, and classification. After once time permit now, from there we can start. So in that case, we don't need any extra session. Okay. Okay, I'm going to tell you the role